Hi guys! So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you. I'm going to be using MAC Fix Plus just to spray my face. It's going to make everything look really dewy and it's just refreshing first thing in the morning. It smells so good. Then I'm going to take MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20. And I'm going to use an e.l.f. concealer brush, just really cheap. You can get them at Target for like $3. I'm going to just use this concealer as an eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to brush it all over my eyelids up to my eyebrow just so I can get ready to line my brows also, and just blend it in with my finger. Then I'm going to take the Sigma F, I think 40 or 80, I don't know. I'll link it all down below. And that is a Makeup Geek color in Peach Smoothie. It's just a really warm skin tone color that I use for almost every single one of my looks as a base color. And I'm just going to brush it back and forth, windshield wiper motions all over the eye, and then circular motions to blend it in. Then I'm going to take Makeup Geek in Frappe, and I'm just going to do the same thing. And this color is just a little bit deeper. I use several colors to start my look off, just to deepen the color and give it a little more dimension. So again, just back and forth, windshield wiper, and then little circles just to blend. Then I'm going to take, what is that? I don't know, I'll link it down below. Just a deeper color. It's either by Makeup Geek or Anastasia, and I'm just going to do the same thing, just to deepen the color again. Then this is a Chanel brush. This brush is my life. It is so amazing. I'm just going to take the color Mocha by Makeup Geek, and that's just really going to be the cherry on top for this eyeshadow look. Just blending it deep into the crease with this brush is just going to get deep in there. It's going to make everything look really blended, really nice and clean. And then I'm going to take Peach Smoothie again on that first Sigma fluffy brush that I used, and I'm just going to put Peach Smoothie all around the upper part of that line, just to make sure that everything's blended, because you really don't want harsh lines on your eyes. And next I'm going to take another Sigma brush, and I'm going to be using Anastasia Dip Brow in the color, I think, Chocolate. And I'm just going to fill in my brows really quickly for you guys. I have a little mole above my eyebrow, and I always like to just kind of put a little bit of color on it too so it'll stand out. Just my weird little thing. If you guys would like to see an in-depth tutorial on brows, let me know below in the comments. So now I'm taking a MAC 242 brush. I have not found anything in Sigma that is like this brush, any dupes, so basically this brush is the bomb. And I'm just using Rapunzel Makeup Geek to highlight my brow bone. And then you can also put a little bit in the corner of your eye just to give it a little light. I'm also putting the same color on my lid just to bring it out a bit more and have some of that shimmer on there. And this 242 brush is perfect for those areas. Just going back in with that Chanel brush one more time just to blend. I'm really obsessed with blending. I hate lines. Everything should look smoky and gorgeous. So now I'm just going to be taking MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. Not sure of the shade. It is a little dark for me because of the transition from summer to fall. I'm losing that tan a little bit, ladies, but it's okay. We'll make it work. I'm just going to sweep it up beside my eye just to make that definition. Some people like to use tape on their face while they're doing their eyeshadow. That's fine. You can do that too. I just prefer this method. And then I'm just going to make sure, like I said, to blend it down on my neck because I am a different color than the rest of my body. I like to exfoliate my face a lot just to keep my skin smooth and and radiant, so my face is always a little lighter than the rest of my body. So then on the other side, just sweeping it up again just to make that defined line. Then I'm going to take MAC Pro Longwear Concealer again, and I'm just going to use that same e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to do concealer under my eye to cover those dark spots. And I'm just going to swipe it right up against that same line I just made with my foundation, just to give it even more of a difference. And I'm just going to blend it down with that brush with kind of a V shape under my eye. That's going to help to really highlight that area and keep it nice and clean. Just going to do the same thing to the other side. And I always like to bring my concealer a little bit to the side of my eye, up into my temple, just so my face doesn't look like it's not blended properly, because that is a light area, so you want to keep it light instead of dark. Some people like to put bronzer or blush there. No, honey, just no. And I'm not going to totally blend it out with that brush because I'm going to use a beauty blender afterwards. So just didn't want you guys to think that I'm not finishing the job here. Just going to blend it down my nose also, and in a V shape in between my brows and my forehead, because that is a light area as well if you're going to contour. And this is a very light contour, so it's for every day. It's nothing hardcore, it's not going to look too harsh. And that beauty blender is going to help soak up some of that product. So if you took too much on the brush and put it to your face, then the beauty blender is definitely going to help you out. And the beauty blender, I'm just going to press with the pointed tip all around my eye. Just make sure it's really blended, make sure that it's soaking up all that extra product, and down my nose and up to my forehead. And I just want to take a sec to quickly tell you all how to use the beauty blender. You are going to take the sponge, wet it under the sink, squeeze it a few times, get it full of water, then squeeze it out. Then usually I just put it in a paper towel or a towel or something, squeeze the excess water out, and then you use it to blend, because it's going to soak all of that up and it's going to give you a really dewy finish. If you're trying to use just the sponge without wetting it, it's going to give you a really matte, dry look, and you may get splotches even in your concealer if your concealer is really watery or creamy, and you don't want that. So just always remember to wet the brush, not the brush, the sponge, you know, because that's what it's for. Then I'm going to take this Tarte brush. I don't know what it's called. Got it from Macy's in the impulse section. This brush is so soft and so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, perfect for contouring with bronzer. And the bronzer I'm using now is the Benefit Hoola bronzer, one of my most favorite bronzers that there ever was. I mean, seriously, this stuff doesn't make you look gray, it doesn't look cakey, it looks like a perfect shadow on your face. There is nothing else, there never will be. I mean, this stuff is amazing, and it even comes with a really cute little teeny tiny brush like the one I'm using now to blend with, and it's just so cute. If you guys don't have the Hoola bronzer, I totally recommend you go out and get it now, because it is the best ever. And I am super sorry, I have no idea what that face is. I was just making and doing that little dance. It's really funny. I'm sure I do that when I'm not even filming, and I don't even realize I'm making these faces. So back to contouring. I just put it on the top portion of my forehead and my hairline just to make sure everything's blended really well. I don't want my forehead to be darker or lighter than the rest of my body, so just making sure with that brush that I blend everything out. Then I'm putting it under my chin and along the side of my neck, just to contour that area as well, just to make it a little darker, kind of to get rid of that double chin thing that I have going on, but we're working on that, okay? Then I'm going to use this Morphe G5, I think, brush. This brush is so gorgeous. I love it. I'm also using the Morphe blush palette, and I'm using the one in the middle on the left. Whatever color that is, I don't know, but that's the location of it on that palette. It's just a really peachy, pinky shade. It's really cute. Goes really well for summer and fall, so just using that. Then once again, I am going to just blend that line. I see I've already done my eyeliner on the top. I have to get really close to myself in the mirror to do that, so I wasn't able to film it. And now for the finishing touches on the eyes. This is the Chanel de Volume or Volume de Chanel mascara. This mascara is the best mascara I've ever used in my life. Just realizing that a lot of products in this video I'm obsessed with. But this mascara seriously makes my lashes so long and so voluminous. It is so amazing. If you want and are okay with spending $30-ish on mascara, this is the best mascara, and it is so worth it. And this is just a little sample size, and I've had it for 2 weeks and used it every day, and it's still going strong. So I'm trying to make it last as long as possible before I have to go and buy the real thing. Next, I am going to use Becca Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. And I am applying that to the top of my cheekbones with a Sigma, just a regular blender brush. Just sweeping it back and forth on top of the cheeks. Then I'm going to do it on my forehead and down my nose just to give it that light, that beautiful glow. This is the most gorgeous highlighter there ever was. I literally went out and bought 2 when Jaclyn Hill came out with this. It is so amazing. I've got my sister, my boss at work, everyone hooked on this. Go get it. Then I'm going to take Whirl Lip Liner by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm just going to line my lips with that. And what I'm going to do is, after I do both sides of my top lip, I'm going to just dip down each side of the heart top shape of my lip and draw a little X. That's just going to kind of help my lipstick blend a little better and keep the parts of my lip dark that I want to stay dark and the other parts light. And you'll see how I'm drawing the lines down the center of my lip. Just wanted to speed this up a bit, but you get the point. Then I'm going to go in with MAC Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Viva Glam 2. Love this color. This is one of my go-to shades. I wear this almost every day, and if I'm not wearing it, you can find it in my purse. So that's it for my makeup tutorial, guys. My very first one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you again for more. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye, guys.